channel. I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite single eyeshadows. Now, I've been planning this video for a while. I've actually had it filmed before, but the quality is not so great because I did film it in a different spot and the lighting was terrible, so I decided to film this again. And I'm really excited to share with you guys my favorites because I have some good ones. And I have some at the drugstore and I have some that are higher end and a couple new ones that I do want to talk about because I highly recommend them. I'm obsessed. So I'm going to start off with the first one, and it's by WetNWild and it's called Brulee. I've talked about this so many times on my channel. It's good for so many reasons. I actually use this to set my eyes after I've used like a paint pot or something, and I use it for my brow bone highlight. I also use it to set my under eyes, which I got from Ashley, Texas Mommy of Boys. I will leave her channel linked down below, but she talked about setting this with her under eyes, and you guys, it works phenomenal. So give it a try if you have it. In Canada, you can get these at Walmart, and I've also seen them at Superstore. They did not carry this shade. I think last year was the first time they actually brought them in, so you're able to get it. I highly recommend it, and I can't live without this, so it's a good one to have. Another one that actually caught me by surprise is by Hard Candy. This is single and loving it, and it's called Attraction. This is just your typical taupey brown shade, and I tend to reach for a lot of these colors, and this one is so, like, they're really soft to the touch and they're actually quite pigmented. So that is the shade right there. I'll just swatch it right there for you. So you can see it's just a really nice bronzy color, and I love using this like for like a one eyeshadow look. It's gorgeous, and like I said, I've tried single ones before from Hard Candy, but I wasn't too impressed with them. So, but this one I recommend. So I love this. The other one, this is not going to be a surprise because I've used it before, I've talked about it before, and it's by Loreal. This is their Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush, which is a dupe for Max Tan Pigment. I actually really like this because it is pressed, it's not as messy as the tan pigment, and it's a really good dupe. So if you don't have that, I recommend this one. The quality is super nice, and that is the color right there. It is gorgeous all over the eyes, perfect all year round. This color you can wear all year round. It will look good anytime. It's stunning. I love it. So I will do a quick little swatch. There it is. Like, can you see how beautiful that is? I will swatch it next to the Hard Candy so you can see it's very pigmented, very soft, and it looks so good on. I like to apply these with my fingers. It gives me more of that wet look when I use my fingers, so that's how I prefer to apply this shadow, but this is just beautiful and I highly recommend it. I haven't really tried any other colors. If you guys recommend any other ones, let me know in the comments because I do want to try more. And the other one is by Prestige, and I don't hear anybody talk about this brand, and they really do have some great products. I like their eyeshadows. I've tried blushes by them. I'm not a fan of their blushes, but their single eyeshadows are amazing. They're really pigmented, they blend really nice, they're just everything that you want in a single eyeshadow, and this color is like anything that I don't have. I don't own a color like this. This is called Bewitched. These are the Total Intensity eyeshadows. So it's called Bewitched, and it's got like this like ombre color to it. At first I thought it was like kind of similar to MAC's Blue Brown, but it's not. It's like a brown green, and just depending on, oh, they're so soft. I broke it, that's how soft they are, so you have to be really careful with it. I was going to depot it and then I dropped it, and sure enough. So that is the color right there. So can you see it's got like some gold, some green, some brown, so depending on which way the light is hitting it, it's beautiful. So that is the color right there. I'll do some close-up swatches too for you guys. So I highly recommend this color. I do own a couple more, but this is my favorite, so I am talking about this one. Put it on your list, give it a try, you will not be disappointed. Okay, moving on. This one is by Clinique. I actually picked this one up last year, and if you're looking for that perfect kind of like a warm, smoky brown eye that has a little bit of like that, almost kind of like that brick red. I don't know. I can't really explain it, although it's called Black Honey. Sorry, this is the single eyeshadow on Black Honey. I believe now Clinique carries this in like one of their palettes, but I don't know if you can get this in a single anymore. At least at Sephora anyways. I will check at other places to see if it does come in a single, but I just love this color. So I'll swatch that for you. Again, like, isn't that pretty? I love it. I'll swatch that next to Bewitched, and there you have it. It's just a really nice, warm, reddish type color. I recommend it. So love it. This next one is also not going to be a surprise to you. It is the Nars Dual Intensity Eyeshadows. I really love these because you can use them wet or dry. Personally, when I use my finger, I feel like I get that wet look effect already, so I love these. They just came out with a palette. I highly recommend the palette if you do want to try these, because these are quite pricey. They're around $30, which is crazy insane for a single eyeshadow, I know, but if you get the palette, you get like 8 shades, and it's a really great deal, and I believe it is limited edition. But anyways, this is a color that I really love from the line. It's called Himalia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope I'm pronouncing these right, but I just love it. It's a beautiful taupey shade, but it's got like a goldy undertone to it as well. It's beautiful all over the lid, especially if you're doing a really nice smoky eye and you want your brown eyes just to pop a little bit more. This is a gorgeous color. So I'm just going to swatch it. I normally just apply it with my fingers, like I said. Look at how pigmented that is, and they're just super soft. And I just love the effect that they give on the eyes. So that is one of my favorites in the line. And like I said, get the palette if you want to try these because it's a really great deal. I have 2 from Mercier, and this one is kind of newer to me. It is the matte eye color in Plum Smoke. I love using this when I'm doing like a purple smoky eye, but I love using this in my transition. It's the perfect transition color for that type of look. You could use it as a one eyeshadow look, but I don't really like matte eyeshadows. I don't like them all, sorry, I like matte eyeshadows, but not for my lid. So this one is really pretty, just in the crease, use it as a transition color. And if you've not tried any of her eyeshadows, they're quite amazing. They're really super soft and silky and really nicely pigmented, and they blend super, super nice. And this is just a really unique, different type of color. I don't have a color like this in any of my collection, any palettes or anything like that. So yeah, Plum Smoke, love it. I do want to try more. I'm trying to be really good, you guys, and just kind of shop my collection for right now. I know Sephora's coming up with their VIB sale. That's what I'm waiting for. And even then, my list is actually not that big. So I'm gonna do really, really good. This next one is another color that's really different and unique, and I'm really happy I picked this up. I picked this one up actually last year at the VIB sale. So it's just a really, this is their baked eye color, and you can also use these wet or dry. I'm planning on maybe even doing a look with this eyeshadow because it's just stunning. So it's a really nice kind of like a olive green with some gold to it. It really is pretty, you guys. So that is, whoa. So you can see how pigmented that is, but how gorgeous is that color? Like this color, if you have brown eyes, they are just gonna pop. So that is the color right there. And I just love how it's got that gold running through it. It's beautiful, and I highly recommend it. So, and you can use these wet or dry. I've used them both ways, and it works good both ways. Okay, we are almost done. This is a Urban Decay eyeshadow in Maui Wowie, and you can get this color in a palette that I don't think is available anymore, but it's okay because they have it in the single eyeshadow, and it is beautiful and I love it. I heard somebody talk about this on YouTube. I don't remember her name. It was a while back. I've had it for a while, but this is just another one of those colors that looks really good, like all over the lid, to make your eyes just pop. And it does have some sparkle to it, but it's very subtle on the eyes. So that is, whoa. I know I keep saying whoa, but really, like, that color is beautiful. So you can see it does have a little bit of sparkle to it. No fallout. I don't notice any fallout on the eyes, but I love using this for all over the lid. If I'm using a lot of mattes on my eyes, I will throw this on my lid, and if I want to intensify my look a little bit more, I will just pop a little bit in the center, and it just makes my brown eyes just pop. So I love this Maui Wowie, beautiful color. Moving on to the Moondust eyeshadows. One I've had for a while in my collection, and one is newer to me. This one is called Diamond Dog. Again, it's one of those like taupey shades. I cannot show you in the camera because it is, oh, see, it is broken. See, it already fell. This one actually shattered, which I was actually quite surprised when I dropped it because I didn't think that these would shatter the way that they do, but they do. But I will just do a swatch for you just to show you the color, and there you go. It's kind of got that like chromey, almost that wet type of look, and that's what I love about these eyeshadows. So here you go. So again, you can use these wet or dry. That is obviously used dry. And again, I like to apply these eyeshadows with my finger because I will get that like wet effect on the eyelids. So this is beautiful to do a one eye look and just to do a really pretty brown smoky eye. Perfect. And the last two are newer to me, but I wanted to mention them in this video because I think they're worth taking a look at, and you will probably fall in love just as much as I did. And the first one is the Moondust eyeshadow in Solstice. It is so gorgeous, you guys. I did do a tutorial using this eyeshadow, and I'm just totally obsessed. I'm obsessed with it. I've been wearing it constantly, and it just looks so good on. It's a really different color. Again, another color that I don't have in my collection. It's got this pinky green chrome to it. Perfect for this spring and summer. You could wear this all year round anyways. I mean, why not? But it's gonna be perfect for this summer for sure. So I'll just do a little quick swatch for you. There it is. You can see a little bit of the green, almost like it's got some taupe to it as well. So that is the color. Oh, just stunning. I love it. And the last one, Sephora just came out with these, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I did swatch most of them, well, all of them, and this is the only one that really caught my eye. I didn't really care for the other ones, and the formula is just okay for me, but for some reason this one swatched really nicely, and the color really, I was drawn to this color. So this is the colorful dual reflex long lasting single shadow this is called Mermaid Tail. And again, it's got that chrome look to it, just like the Moondust eyeshadows, and it looks like a mermaid color, like it looks like the color of the mermaid tail. So I love it. I'll just do a quick swatch for you, and again, depending on which way the light is hitting it, it looks kind of purple or it kind of looks green. And yeah, I was totally gonna pass on these, but not this color. This color I am not passing on. So that is Mermaid Tail, and I do recommend this one out of that line just because it's different and unique. Okay, so that is it for my favorite single eyeshadows. Please let me know in the comments down below what your favorite single eyeshadow is, because I'm always looking for new ones to try. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.